Well, for one of the local boys playing Major League Baseball, 2012 really does represent a huge season.
He's entering his 9th year in the big show, but it's the final season of his current 3-year deal as he enters his contract year. He's our Hawaii MVP this week. Robert?
Now, among the current big league brothers, Shane Victorino's the vet, the highest paid player from Hawaii, and the final leg of a 3-year, $22 million contract he signed with the Phillies back in 2009. He's avoided going into detail, but word out of Philadelphia has Victorino looking for a 5-year extension. A lot of this is a numbers game. Some project Shane could be worth up to $9 million per season. Career .279 hitter, 79 home runs, 354 RBI, and 162 stolen bases. He's a 3-time Gold Glove winner, twice an All-Star, and a vital part of the Phillies' 2008 World Series championship. Shane Victorino, our Hawaii MVP this week.
Two and one the count to Victorino. The pitch in the air to right center field. That's pretty deep.
Victorino's 31 years old now, in his prime. St. Anthony grad hit .279 in 2011, 17 long balls, 16 triples, and 61 RBI. His philosophy, he says, has never changed. It's always been about the now.
You know, I never try to look ahead.
Here he goes again. That one's in the air to right field. That's pretty deep. Going back is Hernandez. He's not going to get it. That's a 2-run home run for Victorino.
Back in 2006, Shane replaced Bobby Abreu in right field. He's in center now, entering his 7th season as a full-time Philly.
I'd be coming a chance to be an everyday Major League player and really seeing what it's all about.
And Victorino's not the only member of his team approaching free agency.
You know, again, a lot of things that everybody's going to, want to know and speculate on what's going to happen with myself and, the rest of the free agent guys.
Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, experience. That's how the Major Leaguer from Maui describes his team.
Victorino with excellent speed, and he's easily at the second base.
If he doesn't get a new long-term deal, if Shane's forced to leave Philly and look for opportunities elsewhere, he's left an impression on a city of brotherly love.
I'll always have a piece of that city, with that Boys and Girls Club and that charitable stuff that I've done there.
He and his wife donated almost $1 million to refurbish the 105-year-old Boys and Girls Club, Nice Town, which was named after him. His Shane Victorino Foundation has also made an impact locally. His immediate concern, though, winning.
I'd have to say on paper we're probably the favorites again. Again, on paper everybody can say what we are and what we don't, but you got to go out there and play the game.
Phillies won 102 games in 2011, but got bounced in round 1 of the playoffs with additions like Jim Thome and Juan Pierre. Victorino says, look out for Philadelphia.
A lot of new faces in here, but again, a lot of new faces that have, played integral parts in other teams and have been great players in this game. So that's a, benefit to have them in our clubhouse and have them be a part of our team.
Make no mistake, he says, he'd most definitely like to finish up his career as a Philly, but he'd rather not talk about a new contract.
I think for me, just staying focused on what I need to do and being grateful for the opportunities that I did have here and opportunities that I continue to have and opportunities that I hope to have in the future.
What he'd like to talk about is becoming a world champ again.
I'd love to win on the World Series. To me, that's more important than anything else.
This season, Shane's practicing patience at the plate.
Plate discipline's a big thing for us. You make a pitcher, force a pitcher to get into instead of swinging at his pitch, force him to be in the 2-1 count. You get ahead in the count. Now he forces you to throw a strike and you hit the ball well.
And he's focusing on living up to his nickname, the Flying Hawaiian, by bettering the 19 bases he stole last season.
I think it's a matter of me going out there just doing it and not worrying about, okay, well, if I get thrown out, my percentage is not going to be there, blah, blah, blah.
The first Hawaii-born position player to earn All-Star status in Major League Baseball, Shane Victorino, our Hawaii MVP this week. 5'9", 190 pounds, switch hitter. When he bats right-handed, he can make it from home plate to first base in 3.7 seconds. Flying Hawaiian.